Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Session Recap, 29th of May 2017. And today, as always, 5 different setups. Today, we will be covering Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, pound yen, and dollar yen. As you know, there is a bank holiday today in US and also bank holiday in UK. So the price movement was not that strong. But yet again, if you try to short pound yen, as I told you, you could have made some nice pips. Price didn't quite come to the POC zone, but it was just a couple of pips shy from the POC zone, but it was definitely rejected. So I have prepared 5 possible setups and price movements. So let's see what will happen. Before we begin, I will go with brief disclaimer and then I will show you the past week results. CFD and Forex trading are leveraged products and can result in losses that exceed your deposit. This presentation and accompanying video is for informational and educational purposes only. The video is not part of the .co.uk website but the globalnews.com website. Okay, this is me, your host, each Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Don't forget, patience is the key to trading success. And rules and setups for our Monday trading. Give price a breathing room. Enter within 15 pips of the predicted level if it's in agreement with your system. POC or buffer zone. Use scaling in if you wish, and you do your own trade and money management. Respect your stop loss always. Add a spread to your stop even if you trade via ECN. Try to add 2 to 5 pips depending on the pair traded. We take only one position per listed pair, so we either trade positional or alternative trade, whichever hits first. First touch of the zone is the most profitable. That's why we need to focus on the first touch. Positional trades are trend trades and alternative trades are counter trend trades. Breakout trades, scalp trade levels can be traded independently of any position. Depending on time and volatility, we use profit stop after 20 pips, not less. Unless, of course, you see that the price might make a U-turn from your entry, and then you can protect your trade even if you go with less than 20 pips. Session recap setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. Pay attention to my Twitter updates. Scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support resistance levels. All those trades are calculated by historical levels and Camarilla. Add these levels to your system, pay attention to trend, so you might find other trend-based entries, and the term pips pool we use for the maximum available number of pips you could have made on recap entries. Now I will show you past week results, and the first comment, Rex Forex is saying very 007. Yeah, I mean, this kind of picture, I don't I don't mind. The only thing that we have in similar is we prefer Omega watch definitely. Yeah, that is my favorite watch brand. So there are there is some resemblance to yeah 007 indeed. So past week results, guys. We made some nice pips on euro dollar, Australian dollar. Some people made it on pound dollar. I personally didn't trade because I traded on live session pound dollar, and I got into a loss position. It was like 15 pips of a stop loss, and later I forgot to enter possible long setup. Although I saw longs all the way, if you remember last Wednesday, it hit my stop loss of 15 pips, but then later it produced, well, around 80 pips. And I know that I have received some emails from traders who thanked me for making them 80 pips. As I say, I personally didn't get into a long trade after I got into 15 pip stop loss, but well, maybe I should have done that, but you know, sometimes I forget to do. I already booked some profits on euro dollar shorts, also from Wednesday live training session. If you watched it, well, I was pretty much short on euro dollar. I did a scaling in, and I made some nice profits on euro dollar. So the only thing that I did today was pound yen trade. I will show you later. And then yet again, I think that pound yen can be shorted again, maybe a little bit higher, but you know, banks are going back to work tomorrow on, and I think that pound also might see some volatility, especially because we expect UK elections very, very soon, and I will do a pre-election blog on UK, and I will tell you if you are eager to trade the election, I will do the analysis of Chris and I. We will do the analysis both together for some forex pairs and equities, so you might take that into account. So I expect that blog to come live simply, well, let's say maybe a day or two before the UK election. Okay, so for the previous week, trade of the week was definitely euro dollar, total pips pool 200 possible pips. This is it. Euro dollar is in uptrend, and yeah, that was for the previous week. And I said buy around 1.1150 with a stop of 30 pips, approximately 1120. Add 2 to 5 pips spread to this. TP 20, 30, and TP2 1320. You see this? Well, easy. Easy job for euro dollar. I mean, that was definitely uptrend and some nice movement from euro dollar. Definitely it went into the profit, and you see here, if you went long, you could have made some nice pips on euro dollar. The trade on pound dollar hit exactly the POC zone here, and it came just after I finished with my Wednesday live trading. So if you traded here, well, you could have made something, or maybe you entered here. As I say, my setups are valid from Monday to Wednesday, and on Wednesday we have live trading room. So these setups should be taken before live trading room. But I reckon a lot of traders actually took this long setup and made profits. Well, I didn't personally take this one, but you see what happened. Australian dollar was also very good trade. Australian dollar was ranging, and we had a buy position initiated around 74.42, 74.30 was the median of the zone. So when you see, guys, this number, remember what it means. So it means that you can go long around 7.445, 7.430, and 7.415. Because the buffer zone is 15 pips to the both sides, and stop loss should be intact. You don't move your stop loss. That is very important for you to consider. You never, guys, move your stop loss simply because stop loss is already calculated in your risk portfolio. If you move your stop loss, that means that you don't follow the plan and you're not following your risk management. As you know, proper risk management is of utmost importance, guys. Very, very important. Currently, I also trade on 100,000 euro account, and soon, I guess, maybe next couple of months, whatever happens with that account, currently it's positive, but if I see also a negative, let's say a drawdown or something, but I don't expect it to be in a drawdown, I will do a blog and I will explain why money management is the single most important thing out of all important things. At this point, the account is 0.6% in profit, but I cannot say anything unless I see at least 4 to 5 months of trading the account. Then I will definitely do the blog, no matter what result on that account will be. I will show the result and I will explain how I did, what kind of money management I use. I am a bit specific when it comes to risk management. Okay, so Australian dollar, this was it. And finally, yeah, we had two more pairs. Euro yen, it didn't qualify for entry. Euro yen was a possibly good trade. I said it could reject or we could actually buy from the bottom 123.80. Unfortunately, didn't make any pullback towards the POC zone. Also, it was in the middle of nowhere. I don't like to trade pairs that are in the middle of nowhere. The point is you want to trade at price extremes. That is one of the basic principles of successful price action trading. Price extremes mean when the pair is in uptrend, you buy when the price is oversold. When pair is in downtrend, you sell when price is overbought. Okay, that is very, very important. This is Euro Yen chart. You can see the price happened to be in the middle of nowhere, and I don't trade ranging movement. I trade extremes. Extreme, extreme. Okay, we want to trade with logic, not just with simply following indicators, because indicators can just cue for a possible entry. But follow we don't follow the indicator. We follow the price. That is one of the most important. Rex is saying, why trade in the middle when you can trade from the edge? Indeed, exactly. You need to have an edge in Forex market. You can read my blog also. I did a new blog on trading, on tips to have an edge on Forex. And definitely go for it. Read it. It should be interesting. It's clear and concise. Yes, and you can easily find it on other markets. Traders blog. I like to do those traders blogs. Those are usually interesting stuff to read about, and I personally enjoy to write them. They are usually connected to trading, and even for non-traders, it could be interesting. Definitely, you can read it there. 5 tips to develop an edge in trading. And yeah, here there are some tips, quick tips. Okay, and definitely, this is a very important, very important for all of you who want to trade successfully. Understand the price action. Price action is simply the king in Forex. Simply the king. Pound Australian dollar was a loss. Not a big loss though. 35 possible pips. We had a, well, this was the zone. The price went, it spiked afterwards, but after it hit our stop loss. So the thing is, this was it, okay? This is the result, potential result for previous week. And you can see the trade of the week, euro dollar. Okay, so that was the trade of the week. Let's go with today's setup. Before I start, guys, I will try to answer one question and then I will move. Sam is asking, would you still buy this at 12.38? Which pair? 1.2380 or 23.80? Do you think? Yeah, euro yen. I will analyze it. I might do, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure really. I need to analyze it because the analysis was made for the previous week, not for the current week. So, but I will see into it just after I show you which kind of setups I prepared today. So euro dollar, it's in uptrend retracement. What does it mean? Basically, euro dollar is in uptrend, but it is currently in retracement. So I would like to have another sell. And this is the setup, guys. I would go with another sell. I think, in my opinion, that euro dollar is still sell on rallies. No, no. At this point, it can be a buy here, but I would like to see a sell. Okay, 1.1200. For a buy trade, the price needs to drop. Around 111. Resistance. I will show you. Okay, I will open my live chart now, and then I will explain. Just give me a couple of seconds. Yes, I see, guys, your questions, but I will try to explain why my stop is around 1240. I would like to have a little bit higher risk with this trade. Okay, let's go step by step. Let's go step by step. This is euro-dollar chart. Here, you can see that price is in uptrend, okay, but the thing is that it's in retracement. So this is retracement now that is going on this pair. If you make a trend line here and trend line there, you see something interesting. This looks like some sort of a, let's call it a bullish flag, right? But also, don't forget that price at this point is making lower highs and it's trying to go to this quadruple bottom. The problem is if it gets below the bottom, the move will be even stronger. And don't forget that during previous week, the market has moved below 1.1170. That is big problem for euro dollar. We might see another round of sellers after the rally. That is important. Once an important level has been taken out, usually new sellers appear on that level. That is very important for you to know. Now, if we don't see that, well, I think that the price could be bought. Now, the thing is, how big this retracement is going to be. What I think is that this retracement might stop around 1.1115 here, because this is very important level for uptrend. If you put the line here, and if you put Fibonacci retracement tool from left to right, from bottom to top, you will see that actually 88.6 is the last line of defense. Also, don't forget that this trend line is also important and intersects this point here. So what I think is I would go on with a sell position. I would go with a sell position, and yes, I corrected the slide. There was a typo there, and this is what I see on euro dollar. Okay, this is 1.1100, 30 pip stop here. 1180 is TP, but also I'm more for a sell trade. And Walter asked me why 1240 when 1260 is resistance. I was contemplating whether to use not 1260, but actually 1270, because here, if you see the higher of this candle is 1267, that makes 75 actually resistance, because we need to add a couple of pips in order to protect historical sellers. But I really don't think that the price should go that high if it wants to break lower. So for interim resistance, we have an X cross here. Now, if you can also move this trend line. You don't need to keep this trend line. You can also move, because this is now, you see, if you put a trend line here, you will get something different. You can remove this one, and okay, I will add this one again. You see, now the price is actually making something like a potential breakout pattern here. You see, the price is rejecting, and this is, you have a lot of trend line resistance here. Don't forget, WH4 is here, 1239. ATR projection, 1235. Trend line, 1228. WH4, 1222. And 1215. Everything is lower than 1240. And if I make a sell trade around 11, let's say 85, 90, stop loss is not that high. It means that I still can add, when the price gets into the zone, I still can add a couple of positions without risking too much. And every single of these interim resistance points is lower than 1268, 1270. Including WH4 that is weekly weekly Camarilla pivot point resistance. And you know, if you follow Camarilla, that H4 is actually a very strong resistance. So that is why I think if the price wants to shoot lower, it should reject without compromising stop loss. That should be put around 12.45, because don't forget it, 40 is the level, but you need to add a little bit more just to cover for potential small risk. Okay, so market risk. Always add few pips to your stop loss. Guys, it's important. I don't need really to remind you that adding some pips, it's important. Okay, so one more thing that I wanted to say about euro dollar is that if it gets below the level, it might drop in the zone. Daily L4 now, tomorrow this will be another level, but this will stay for a week. This is weekly L4, ATR low projection. It sits at 78.6. So even it's below 88.6, that is still very close to the zone. That is why my stop loss is 1070. It's below WL5. So for buy trade, stop loss slightly below weekly L5. Historical buyers, and historical buyers from these levels. So that is what I see on euro dollar. Let's move on to pound. I would go for a sell. 2900, 2940 is stop. 2750 is TP. Potential buy trade 2730, 2690 stop, TP 2850. Have in mind that trading the pound maybe is a little bit riskier at this point, simply because we will have UK elections and a lot of traders and investors will exit out of their positions. That might create some additional movement in the market. That might account for a possible range-bound market until elections. And I don't think that any big trend will develop on pound dollar before the election. What we can see is profit taking that might go in both directions. Don't forget that every close of a buy trade is a automatic sell into the market, and vice versa. Every close of a short position is an auto buy into the market. That is what your platform does in the background. Okay, so when you close, someone needs to sell trade, someone needs to buy, and the order is matched between traders. So the thing is, I think personally that the price could go both ways, simply because investors don't want to take any after the election risk. Have in mind that the elections could be traded, but if you want to trade the elections, I would advise using VPS tool. Okay, that is volatility protection setting that you can activate within your trader's room, of course, on other markets live accounts. So let's move to pound dollar. Pound dollar, one of great pairs to trade, although I prefer pound yen, but pound dollar is also good. Here we have a swing high, here we have swing low. When you put a Fibonacci retracement from a swing high to a swing low, you will see that 2900 is actually a nice level to make a sell trade. Now, if you add an inner trend line here, you can see that this inner trend line is intersecting this weekly pivot point also here, but we have a host of resistance down there. Before it actually happens, we have daily L4, a very strong. We have EMA 89 projection, and this is a mini swing. We can also add simple Fibonacci retracement from this point to this point. So you see the confluence here actually is very strong. 78.6, 88.6, and the big confluence here around 28.95. That is 100% of retracement from historical sellers. EMA 89, ATR projection high, 50% of retracement from the previous major swing. So what I think is that I would go with a sell trade around 2900. This is for me stronger confluence. Although this is the confluence, you might go for a scalp trade, possibly around 28, 67, 68. Yeah, I think there could be a possibility for a potential scalp trade, but I would rather make a positional trade here because also there are a lot of historical sellers here, and in forex market really I prefer to watch historical buyers and sellers versus now moment buyers and sellers. That is very important for you to understand. And if you cannot comprehend that historical price action is important to now moment price action, then you will miss one of the biggest things in forex market. That price tends to repeat itself. I know that's the fact, and no one can prove me differently because I always watch historical versus now moment price action. And this is it. I think that sellers have been overtaking pound dollar at this point. What it means? It means that at this point, now moment sellers should be aligned with historical sellers, especially because we have a host of confluence tools. WH3, EM8 in a 8-year low, double Fibonacci, confluence, and also this is downtrend now. This is downtrend. The price simply here, you can make this trend line also. This is downtrend. The price has been spiking from this trend line. Then it made a U-turn, breakout, retest, continuation. Now this is another leg. Fundamentals, yeah, watch it, but I would go for a short trade. If there is some big news on pound dollar, good news, I will take that good news to enter short trade into the market at this point. So let's see what will happen. Australian dollar, again, it's ranging. I still have, if you know, I still have a little bit long bias on Australian dollar. If you read my previous analysis, I have a long position, guys, and I'm still keeping long position on Australian dollar. I entered another buy at 74.30. Stop loss is 74.00. So if you read my previous Australian dollar analysis, you know that I've been buying a dip on Australian dollar. For me, this pair is ranging. Sell position 75, stop loss 75.30, DP 74.30, buy here 74.30, stop here, DP 75.00. So yes, Modris is also saying he's keeping his long trade. So yeah, I mean, the market, the Australian dollar market is a bit slow. But yet again, I'm pretty much I don't care really because the risk is very low, 0.8% of a risk. So you know I will keep the position until I see something happening with Australian dollar. I am like 15 pips at this point in profit, but I will keep it for more. That is for sure. This is Australian dollar. Very, very, very slow pair. Very easy to trade technically, but very slow. I personally don't like slow pairs, but what can I do? I entered a long trade based on my own analysis. You see this this is long, this is M, this is just a retracement here, and I said if we don't see a 4-hour close below 74.30, we should be saved. The price is rejecting that 74.30 really, and now it's trying to go up. We have a trend line here, a mini trend line here. This could be bearish maybe also, but this, you see, it needs to break to the upside. But yet again, watch this. The overall picture is simply bullish, and you can also place a trend line here. So you know, it's mixed at this point, but I think that it could go more to the upside. But if it doesn't happen, I am in a long trade. I will protect my profits. Egils is saying that Australian dollar has Adam and Adam. This is Adam and Adam bearish, yes, but it already played out, Egils. This is Adam and Adam bearish. It looks like M, but with these wicks. So it already played out. So the market is bought on dips at this point, I would say. This is a low, this is higher low. This is now consolidation, but if it breaks, definitely it will be a confirmation of the up. Dollar yen downtrend, I would go for a sell 1.1160 stop, 11190 TP, 11070 alternative buy, 11070 stop, 11040 TP, 111.50. So dollar yen, possible a long setup on dollar yen. Yeah, also this tool is also very useful, mini terminal, but I would advise that you also use mini chart. This way you are ensuring that mini chart, this is very, very useful tool. You see mini chart, a lot of different settings here, and you can change the chart time frame type. And if you are using multiple time frame approach, this is very useful tool. Watch this. Okay, so this is mini chart, very good tool. Dollar yen it can go both ways. Currently it's mixed. General trend is to the downside, general trend, but also it's bought on dips. So I would personally rather buy on the dip if you ask me. Yes, I would prefer a buy trade. 110.70 here. That price gets there, I would go for a buy. But because of this, we could also see a potential sell trade around 1160. Now the price, again, it's in the middle of nowhere. So I don't know what will happen. But you see, it doesn't go anywhere. I would prefer a buy trade. But if it gets there, I think it still could tank a little bit and then we can decide. But the thing is, I don't see it particularly a lot lower than 110.70. This is, you see, projection low. This is also resistance here, support, sorry, double bottom. Oh, we can see that there are historical buyers. So you see, I would go for a long, but well, if I get into a short trade, I think this could be a slight range until this mini, how can I say, pinnacle or vortex of this. Oh, this is like symmetrical triangle, but it does not need to be a triangle. This is simply a consolidation here. A nice consolidation, even if you short this trend line here, then you see it's still some sort of consolidation. But this cup with handle within the consolidation could spike it up, but not now. I would like it here, then up, or sell it there. Let's see what will happen. Pound yen, if you traded pound yen, today you could have made some nice pips because the market is ranging. And the market is, of course, slow because of UK holiday and the holiday also in US. So if you read my setup, you would like maybe to protect your profits. I said it should drop from the POC zone. Well, the POC zone is here, 143.15.20, as I wrote here. The price came close to the POC zone and it rejected. It came close to POC zone, but then it rejected. You see this? The height was 143.08. So I think that generally pound yen could be bearish. And very often the correlation between pound yen and pound dollar is negative, because though the quote currency is different. The dollar and yen are also inverse pairs. They only have the similar and the same base currency. That is the pound. And that is one of the reasons why pound yen is an excellent risk on risk off indicator. I personally like pound yen. I like pound crosses. I trade it almost each day. If I see a setup, I would trade pound yen. Maybe I can say even more than pound dollar, simply because pound yen is well, it's moving much faster, and the average true range of ATR is higher than of pound dollar. Pound yen is definitely, for me, more attractive. I will change the ATR period to 14 because that is what I always use, 14. You see, 137. It's okay. Even if you get 20, 30% of ATR in your profit, it's still good. If you go for 50% of ATR, that means you need to take like 65, 70 pips. That's also great. This pair is good. I cannot say that euro dollar is very attractive. Low ATR, 76. So if you take 20 pips on euro dollar, still good. You see, guys, my logic. You cannot treat the same euro dollar and other crosses. Every single cross has its own ATR. Take anywhere from 20 to 50% of the average range in profit, and you're okay. Pound yen, downtrend, 143.40. I would go with a sell trade. Again, I would go with a sell trade. This is some sort of, you see a lot of resistance here. This is the zone. So if this hits there, I think it could be rejected. Also, order blocks. This is bearish order block. So you see, it could be rejection. These order blocks are strong, and usually they're respected, well respected. So this double bottom is actually, this is order block, this is order block. Now the price is trying to reach the order block, but also the order block is protected by weekly H3, ATR pivot, EMA 89, previous sellers, historical sellers here, and I think it could reject. So now I will roll the slides again, and if you have any questions, we have 10 more minutes. You can ask me. I hope that these trades will come into profits. I am really looking to make some nice profits on these. I already traded my pound yen, although I did a scalp trade, but still I don't have anything against scalp trades if they're done in correct timing and when market is actually slow. So bank holidays are usually very slow, but yet again, you could try to make a few scalp swings on slower market, like getting 15 or 20 pips. Still good. Why not? So this is euro dollar. This is pound dollar. This is Australian dollar. Dollar yen. And finally, pound yen. Yeah, so these are the pairs that we should be paying attention to after this session recap webinar. So I think market volatility will get back tomorrow because there will be no bank holidays. So I think also equity markets will have nice movements. Let's see. First question, could you comment on dollar Norwegian crown if the time allows? Yes, dollar Norwegian crown. I was thinking to include this pair along with dollar Chinese yuan in my standard analysis. So if you are interested in USD NOK or Norwegian crown, why not? I like this pair. It has nice range. Okay, it's 88 pips. The quotation is slightly different than from other pairs. So this 88.2 means 88 pips. So yeah, we could trade it. Why not? Yes, I think this is a short trade on Norwegian. I will tell you where. I would go personally, maybe if this swing is extended. I would also go with this swing here, 38.2 potential nice short trade because it will be in between H4, H5, H5 here and here. So yeah, possibly there. So, and if you take a previous swing into account, there could be some double Fibonacci confluence. Previous swings, yeah, something not a great. You see, this is confluence. There is no double fib, but yet again, this is it. Basically, this is it. This could be the zone for you to sell. Oh, chart is frozen. Sorry, guys. Again, chart is frozen. Yes, but this is it. This is it. Now you can see dollar Norwegian crown. I would go for a sell here, possibly around this spot here. Potential sell trade. Next question. Wait, I'll go step by step. Yes, David, you're right. Dollar Norwegian crown short. Christian, Nenad, if you can you explain why you use 89 EMA? I know that the most popular SMA is 50, 100, 200. I don't trade as other traders do, Christian. I personally use 89 EMA. One of the reasons is because I think that 88.6 fib retracement is the most important. And I think that 88.6 is even more important than 61.8. When you round up 88.6, you get 89. Also, have in mind that my own pattern that I invented, T89, is very, very good on 89 EMA. So I simply like to watch 89 EMA. The question is euro dollar short. Well, you can go for a short trade. Don't forget that 1240 is your stop loss. Add few pips. Aravinda, what will happen to dollar Swiss if euro dollar goes down? Dollar Swiss will go up. David, 49. Yeah, here actually, this is the zone to watch for. 8.4649. Yeah, something like that. Thoughts on pound New Zealand? This is long trade. Today, this was the long trade, and I still think this could be bought on dips because this is making RM and RM, W bullish, buying on dips until this region here. Then you could go for a short trade. Until then, Guled, I think pound New Zealand is bought on dips. I actually traded pound New Zealand today, made some 50 pips on pound New Zealand. It was not bad. I enjoyed trading pound New Zealand. Really, it's one of the pairs that I also follow, and I really like it, pound New Zealand. So yes, buying on dips until this level. Very interesting pair to trade and to follow. Yeah. Okay. Wait. I will go with next question. Martin, I don't see British elections listed on Forex Street Econ calendar. When will results be announced and what are implications? That is one of the things I will cover, and also Chris will cover on our blog. Now I will show you. If you go to Admiral Markets website, find out everything you need to know to trade through the UK general elections 2017. Here, just check this page and you should be fine. Watch this. Okay, vote here also. What do you think will be the outcome of the UK general election? Vote. Okay, these are some of potential market movers, and my blog will come soon. So I will publish the blog on June 7th, a day before the election. And I will tell you, as always, which pairs you can trade. So follow that. I am fully ready for the UK elections, and I will trade it, possibly. Yeah, I like the thrill of trading these elections. I don't think the implications will be, of course, will be just bit lower, and they won't be heavy as Brexit implications. And I think that there will be some light implications after the elections. And I think that the elections could be traded, especially pound basket will be great to trade with. So yeah, watch this. FTSE also index if you trade it. Akbar is asking, my euro dollar position is 1.1185, stop loss 12.25, TP 110.11. Is it okay? Yes, Akbar is okay, but of course protect your profits once you are in a trade. Protect your profit. Okay, do you have any other questions? Hazelhoff, okay, Nenad, what do you think about oil fundamentals, or are you a tech trader only? I watch oil with CAD. That is the only pair that I watch oil with is dollar CAD. So particularly dollar CAD is the pair to watch if you trade oil. I am mostly really technical trader, to be honest, because I cannot change in what I am successful at. I am really successful at trading and analyzing uh, intraday markets, technical trading and technical analysis. Those are my specialties. So I watch for fundamentals, but not in the way that I would trade fundamentals. The only way I trade fundamentals is if uh, technical uh, uh, technical analysis aligns with fundamental analysis. That is the only way I would go for fundamental, because most of the time uh, fundamentals are there to give me a better price to enter the market. The only thing is if there are some heavy fundamentals, such as let's say French elections or pound Brexit, or let's say something that is major. Uh, other things are not that major. They're just to actually give us a better price to trade. Yeah. So I know a lot about fundamentals, really a lot about, but yet again, my specialty is definitely technical trading, but I always take some fundamentals into the account. That is maybe the best answer to a question. If you, David, you're not David, you're Hazel, just Hazel. If you watch Forex Street expert interviews, you can always find, and I always tweet my Forex Street expert interviews. It's called Forex Street Interviews with Expert. Find my name there, and there I always answer some fundamental related questions. But I don't make any money from that. There is only, my opinion on some fundamentals. Where I make money is technical trading. So, I just can align a bit of fundamentals with technicals, but I really like to watch charts and trade what I see. No problem at all. So yeah, that was it. I mean, the only thing, guys, that I would say now pay attention to is really I'm into euro dollar sell. David is asking about silver. Wait, David, I need to open another account for silver. There is actually standard account that allows commodities, metals, indices. So just give me a few seconds. I will switch to that other one and I will see into silver. And I will take a look at gold, and that would be it for this day. So yeah, okay, here. Okay, let's go with silver first. Let's see where the silver is. We don't need to show this tool. I would go with correlation matrix if it's needed, because correlation matrix is used when you trade commodities and indices. Okay, so let's see. Correlation matrix. If we want to use it, we can always add few things. Okay, so here. Silver is now at this point in uptrend. This is very clear. So what I would do is buying until this trend line is broken. You see, this is a trend line. And the downtrend will start when this trend line is broken, retested, and there is a breakout candle. So what can happen? The price gets here, breaks this trend line, goes a little bit down, goes up to retest, then this level. It's simply when price makes a BPC, breakout pullback continuation, that is a start of downtrend. So like this, if this is it, this will be downtrend. Until then, this is bought on dips. Gold, I think gold might reverse. This is uptrend, but you see here, this is a form of rooftop, and I think that gold could reverse. Of course, let's use correlation matrix now. If we enter gold here, watch correlation between gold and euro dollar. Minus 18. This is positive correlation. So positive correlation mostly. You see, if euro dollar goes down, gold will go down too. An excellent tool to use. Can you trade Bitcoin and Admiral? I don't think so. I just took a quick look on Bitcoin, but I didn't trade it, and I don't see it here. So I think not at the moment. Not at the moment. We can check it here, but not at the moment, I guess. You have a lot of other tools. I can do a Bitcoin, of course, always the analysis, but now I'm into, I really am very happy with Forex market at this point. And for me, this is a bit, I can say, easy to trade. I mean, I'm totally relaxed when I trade, and I like to trade Forex market a lot. And yeah, Bitcoin is just another tool to trade. But when I see something like pound New Zealand, pound yen, these fast moving pairs, really, I mean, 50, 60 pips profits are very, very good. So I'm not greedy. I always go step by step. So that was it, guys. I appreciate your questions. I hope that you enjoyed our session recap. As always, sign up for Wednesday live trading session. Don't miss it. Let's make new pips on Wednesday. Until then, I wish a great trading week, a great trading day tomorrow, and I will talk to you soon. Cheers, everyone. Trade safe.